Now, Phil Collins is apparently involved in a huge dispute with his ex-wife, Orianne, after she secretly married her toy boy lover. The singer famously split from Orianne in 2008, and then in 2016 they got back together again. So, can love ever work second time around?
You know me, I'm kind of like, it depends, because basically relationships is about compromise and it's about communication, get that. But sometimes if it's a personality trait and, you know, you're asking this person to do something and compromise maybe and they don't want to do it, and then, you know, second time they still don't want to do it, third time you're unlucky, goodbye, I'm sorry, it's not going to work.
You do hear of people who get back together and both of them have realised, you know what, actually, I could have missed spending the rest of my life with you and I made a huge mistake splitting up, and then they spend the rest of their life together and it's all
Absolutely,
awesome.
and if they change, then that's different. But if they don't change, then you're just getting back together and the problem is still the same problem. And I think, you know, sometimes you appreciate what you've got when it's gone.
Yeah.
And sometimes you need to just move on and learn from your mistakes and move on with a second person and have a whole fresh start.
Exactly that. As you say, it's whether it's a personality trait or something that you can change. For example, Lincoln and I, when we first nearly broke up, because we were both drinking, we made the decision to give up drinking and now have the relationship that we do. Many, many years ago, with one of my first long, important relationships, we broke up. We then got back together with promises from that person to change. You know, I'm not saying there wasn't faults on my side, of course there was. And of course, for the first 2 months of getting back together, there was change. And then, of course, those traits coming back together. So unless you are going to fundamentally change different things that don't make it work, they're always going to come. The reason why you broke up is going to remain the reason why you broke up, even if it lasts for another 2, 3, 4, 5 years.
Yeah. I think people can change. And I think what's important is leaving that door open in some ways. Not that you're in some way like holding out for them or wishing that they would change. But I think I think sometimes we label people too quickly without allowing them to have that full process to do the work on themselves. If they're willing to do that, then let them do so. I know a friend of mine who are a couple, and unfortunately he had a habit, a drug use habit, and then ended up getting through that, coming out the other side. They got back together, and then now they've got this really lovely, healthy relationship. They've been together 10 years. He's been clean 10 years, and they have a really lovely relationship and children and everything. So it's like, yes, I get that some people have these really, difficult times in life where their personalities come out and who they are isn't perhaps who they would like to be. But if we can just give people the opportunity, if they want to change and do the work on themselves, then you can work out and can go through the other side.
Do you know, I think you've put that so well. And while you were saying all that, I was actually thinking of one couple that the whole world would really love to get back together. I was thinking, gone away, worked on themselves. Maybe it can work second time around. What about these two?
Hi, Brad. You know how cute I always thought you were? I think you're so sexy. Will you come to me?
What are they even doing?
Pretending. They were doing a reading. It was there was loads of them actually there. It wasn't just
I think
those
that there is a romantic notion about Jennifer and Brad, because everybody loved them being together.
Yeah.
But let's not forget, he went off with Angelina. And I think she looks like somebody who'd always try and steal your man. Angelina. I do, I'm sorry. And so I don't think they should get back together.
He's got a girlfriend as well, apparently.
Does he?
Brad.
And also, I don't think people always think, oh, would he go back to? I don't think Jennifer wants him back.
No.
Why would she?
And we're speaking like we know. We know nothing. We are literally
They should just be friends, Brenda.
Let them get on with it.
That's what I think.
OK, all right. Now, on to couples who are still together. The comedian Catherine Ryan has revealed that she has given up nocturnal passions with her other half. Did you like how I phrased that? For a bit of daytime delight. She said that we have next at 10 a.m. when the kids are at school. So, could giving up nighttime nookie be the key to a happy relationship? Why are you laughing so much?
It's just the way
Because they said don't say I thought you went
Well, I had to. It was to make it.
because it's half term. So why we're doing the topic talking about well, we're not allowed to talk about
What should we call it?
Just saying, gallery. Anyway, I've got 2 minutes to talk about this, not saying thanks.
What do you want to
Do
do?
I
Jiggy
think
jig?
that you should have jiggy jigs in the morning or at night? I'm a morning person. At night, I like to go to bed with me cup of tea and me Real Housewives on me phone, and I don't like to be bothered. In the morning, gan on.
In the
There you
morning,
go.
what?
Yep, gan on.
Gan on?
Yep, yep.
Ooh.
So that's all I'm saying. I just am a morning person. I prefer it in the morning.
Yeah. Brenda?
Well,
Yeah.
as everybody knows, I'm not getting any, so I'd like it morning, noon or night to be quite perfectly
Or
honest.
morning, noon, and night.
And night.
And night.
But yeah, I'm a night owl. I'm a night owl. I
Right.
don't really do morning because morning comes with morning breath. Don't do that.
Depends what position.
Oh,
Anyway, Kelly.
Kelly?
Okay. For me, anytime. I'm good anytime. Absolutely anytime. Axe.
Martini. What was that? Anytime, any place, anywhere,
Anywhere.
Kelly Bryan.
Well, do you know what? Oh, that is so funny. We've still got a minute to talk about something that we're not allowed to talk about.
Andrea,
Should we
when
just-
do you like... No. Oh!
that was my dad's jaw hitting the floor, just at the thought that I'm going to be
Are you
talking
a
about
morning,
this.
noon or night
No,
girl?
do you know what? Obviously, you know, we're a happily married couple, but we have this little shorthand thing that we do where if we're too tired or whatever and you get into bed, one of us will just lean over and sort of pat the arm of the other and go, just know we did. And that's good enough. That's good enough. Just know we did. You go, all right then, night-night.
I think if you've got children, you have to take it when you can get it, I suppose. But if you haven't, go for it.
Okay. Oh, so there
sorry,
we are.
children.
How did we all do talking about something that we're not actually allowed to talk about? There we are.